The United States of America has about 2 million confirmed cases of COVID-19, 109,000 of which are deaths. Compare that to the world's 6,500,000 confirmed cases and 387,000 deaths. Why is America so high?
You've been down in your luck, lost your drive in the ride, you was saddling up. And I remember when mom used to pack me a lunch. The preparation made me ask, am I having enough? Cause when you ask, now you have not. Scooters on the back block, feeling scrape my knee, I left my ego on the blacktop. And honestly, it never damaged my pride, cause see my faith had been a few to truly keep me alive. Through the dark days, hard times, dealing with some issues I was scared to admit. I pretend they wasn't there and said they failed to exist until it all hit the fan. And there I am.
Wait, guys, it takes 2 seconds for you to click that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. It helps support the channel a lot. Don't forget to leave a like, and let's dive in. So why does America have more confirmed cases than any other country? Now, it may come down to population as well as a whole nother factor that we're going to get into. The US has a population of 331 million people. If you compare that to China, they have about 1.5 billion, with the B, billion people. Italy has 600.5 million people, and Spain has 46 million people. So why does this matter? The US has one of the highest populations in the world, but you can also look at the different reporting methods that these other countries are using. For example, China was originally not including asymptomatic cases in their reports. So this leads to an undercounting of asymptomatic cases and a lower case file of COVID-19. Other countries also were not testing mild symptoms or no symptoms. The US is testing, if you have a symptom, you're getting tested. So we are testing a lot more people than these other countries. Now, the American measures to help contain this virus are different than other countries because of the way of our social structure and social customs. So basically, as you know, we closed everything down, we practiced social distancing, and we wore masks. In these other countries, this practice social distancing wasn't a big factor because these other countries don't have the same social customs as we do. So they may be practicing it, they may not be. But it always boils down to the validity of the report that you're reading. If it's a report from China, Iran, Pakistan, something like that, where they're a little more secretive, these reports could be altered. Now, why was the US worse off than other countries that have seen COVID-19, like China or Spain or Italy? Well, testing failure. It all boils down to our healthcare system. So our healthcare system wasn't ready to combat the plague, I'll call it, of COVID-19, the outbreak. We didn't have enough testing kits being manufactured. We were so far behind the gap. We just recently approved commercial tests. Like, we are very, very behind everything that's going on. And since May 4th, so this is 30 days ago, we are still behind these other countries testing-wise, and we have less testing per person per million than Italy and Germany. So we're very, very far behind the curve, guys. Just to put it in perspective, out of the 331 million residents, or out of the population of 331 million, there has only been 19 million tests done in the United States. We are slowly getting there, but we're not there yet. And that is the big reason that COVID-19 has struck the US so harshly is because we weren't ready for it. If you remember back in March and April, we were worried about not having enough respirators, not having enough beds, not having enough room in our hospitals. It was a rude awakening for America how weak our healthcare system actually was. The big takeaway that I explained in this video for you guys to understand why the US has more cases than anybody else comes down to simply reporting differences, the stage of the epidemic, because social customs, population densities, and government policies allowing us to actually make these tests and figure out what's actually going on. Next time, we're going to be talking about antibodies and if they will actually be able to help you after you have COVID-19. Basic. You ready? Ooh, that's good, bro. All right. This is the mango dragonberry lemonade, and I put some Bacardi Superior in it. Fire. Anyway.
Everybody on the top got the same sound. Everything I'm about to drop, make a name now. Yeah, y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know, y'all don't really know.